Hello and welcome to Savannah Alalea TV, where you learn to listen to your intuition and create a life you love. There are no gurus here because you are your own guru, and I'm simply here to remind you to pay attention to that guru inside yourself. Unsure if you have a guru inside yourself? Trust me, you do, because we all do. And when you learn to listen, that is when the magic happens. As you probably know, I absolutely love to read, and while I love discovering new things to read, I also love to reread and reread my old favourites. One of the books I reread a little bit of each day is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. In it, he wrote, rather than assuming it's impossible because you find it hard, recognise that if it's humanly possible, then you can do it too. On the one hand, that means if something is humanly possible, you can do it too. On the other hand, it also means you must be prepared for anything, because anything can happen to you. Rather than look at this pessimistically and expect gloom and doom around every corner, I want to invite you to have this be a reminder to be proactive and prepared. I'm sure we've all heard the saying, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, and I truly believe these are good words to live by. Making the choice to be prepared allows you to relax and be present and in the moment because you know you're ready for anything. Being present and in the moment means that you get to enjoy life a whole lot more. The more prepared you are, the more gentle you can be with yourself if the you-know-what hits the fan. And inevitably it will, because that's life. Now, I want to emphasise that rather than stressing out and working overtime to prepare for any and all end-of-world disaster scenario that your brain can think of, I mean simply to have your ducks in a row so that you can relax, be present and in the moment. No need to stock up on canned goods in an underground bunker or create a zombie apocalypse emergency plan. Although, to be fair, I know a lot of people who do amuse themselves by coming up with zombie emergency plans, but each to their own. Rather than becoming paranoid and freaking yourself out, instead just have enough of a plan to ensure that you'll be okay if unexpected events happen. You'll feel more secure and safe knowing that you have something to fall back on. And feeling safe will then allow you to open more to the joy in your life. I want to encourage you to do this for your emotional state, as this can be easy to ignore. And emotions are ever-changing things, so how do you prepare for something that can be so ethereal? And when you have no idea which kind of emotion it might be? This is one of the reasons I love my time reading Meditations. It gives me a moment to reflect on how I am feeling, whichever emotion that might be, and then consider what it is that I need. Practicing this each day means I know how I feel when something comes up, and by giving myself the time I deserve, I usually know exactly what I then need. Taking the time gives me the knowledge of my own emotional state to be able to recognise what I need in any given moment. Your practice might look different. Perhaps you would prefer to meditate for 15 minutes a day or spend time journaling. Do whatever gives you that connection and knowledge of your emotions so that you can be ready for anything life throws your way. The end game here is to feel safe enough to breathe in, have space to soak up the present moment because you're worth it. I'd love to hear your thoughts or even just your emergency zombie plans, whichever it is, so do share in the comments below. Remember to trust your instincts, follow your intuition because the world needs your voice and the magic that it brings to us all. If you've enjoyed this video and feel it could really support someone you know to unlock and live their potential, then feel free to share it forward. I would love to know in the comments below this video or send me an email about the things that you decide to do. I look forward to reading your stories in the comments. Jump on my mailing list to stay reminded and connected with your intuition, plus a few little special things I love to only share in email. I look forward to chatting with you next time on Savannah Alalea TV. Take care and talk soon.
You are hilarious.
That was perfect.
Do it or don't do it. Make your mind up. You want to come up?
I don't mind her being in this one.
No?
She probably won't move once she sits down. And no, you're not.
Oh.
Oh!